Car 28. Calling Car 28, Car 28. Car 28, proceed at once to Stoner's Grocery, 408 East 5th Street. 408 East 5th Street. Hold up. Proceed with caution. That's all.
Where is he? What's this all about?
That's him over there by the till, right on the scene of the crime.
Are you kidding?
Why should I try to kid a policeman? I said that's him, and I want him run in for petty larceny.
What about it, Billy? Did you take anything?
Well, not exactly, Mr. Sullivan.
He's lying, I tell you.
Never mind the gab, Stoner. Save it and tell it to the judge. Come on, Billy.
Right off of the street I picked him, Judge. Because I'm a pushover for kids, see? And the way he told it, he said he wanted to make some extra dough after school. So I thinks to myself, sure, give the kid a chance. So I did. So the minute I turns my back, he's got his dirty mitts in the till. That's what I'm charging him with, Judge. Snatching from the till.
Well, son, it's Billy, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Billy Freeman.
Well, Billy, did you take the money or didn't you?
Gee, I don't know. I guess maybe you could say I did, but...
Guessing won't do, Billy. Either yes or no.
Gosh, I'm all mixed up. It don't seem like I done nothing wrong.
Yes or no, Billy?
Sure, I took the money, if that's what you're waiting for me to say. But golly, I had to.
Are you sure you had to? There's no excuse for stealing, Billy, no matter how much you need the money.
Are you sure about that, Your Honor?
I beg your pardon. Oh, it's you.
That's quite a statement for a man in your position to make. Just when was the last time you needed money badly enough to steal for it?
Now, just a minute, lady.
Sullivan, here, what are you trying to do? Get the Child Welfare Society down on our necks? Not to mention the country club set. See, Miss Allen is quite within her rights as a welfare worker to appear as counsel for the defense. As a matter of fact, she's quite welcome.
They haven't hurt you, have they, Billy?
As a matter of fact, we were just getting ready to take him to the torture chamber. You were just in time for the fun.
I shouldn't be the least bit surprised, knowing this court's ideas on child psychology.
Oh, child psychology? Another book you've read. What would you like me to do with the boy? Let him go scot-free just because he's admitted his guilt?
I'll bet he twisted your arm and made you tell him, didn't he, Billy?
Now, wait a minute, Joan. That's not a nice
The name's
thing.
Miss Allen, if you please.
Oh, Miss Allen, if you please. Billy, would you be good enough to tell your story to Miss Allen, if you please?
Billy, you don't have to repeat anything that's going to make you unhappy. What I want to know is, just why did you take that money?
Gee, Miss Allen, I had to get Pal out of jail. Gosh, maybe they shot him already.
Shot him? What for?
For not having a license. That mean old dog catcher come and got him.
Oh, it's a... And that's why you took the money, son?
Snatched it, you mean?
If you shout at this child, I'll picket your store. Billy, why didn't you ask your mother for the money?
I ain't got a mother. She died when I was real small.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right, ma'am. Honest. Only sometimes I wish I had a mother like most kids.
Of course you do, Billy. Why didn't you get the money from your dad? Wouldn't that have been easier?
Gosh, no. Pop hasn't got no money. You see, he's been kind of sickly lately, and, well, he couldn't work. And honest, I just had to have it. I couldn't let Pal down, not even if I had to go to the electric chair. Besides, I had it coming to me. The money, I mean.
He had a buck coming to him. And then the little thief tries to hold me up for a deuce.
How long did you work for Mr. Stoner, Billy?
From after school till 8 o'clock at night, for a whole week.
And you had the nerve to offer him $1. Is that right, Stoner?
Sure, what do you expect? A union scale?
If you have any other employees, I promise you I'm going to have you investigate. Give him his money, Sullivan. Now, you've got your money.
Sure.
That's all you have coming.
Certainly.
Then get out. There's the money for Pal's license, Billy.
Honest? Gee, Pal and me'll never forget you for this.
But that doesn't mean that you're forgiven. There's still no excuse for taking anything that doesn't belong to you, no matter what the reason. And if you ever come before me again, I'm going to send you up the river. Maybe for life. Case dismissed. That is, that's satisfactory to Miss Allen. Sullivan, take the boy down and get his dog for him.
Yes, sir.
Never mind,
Sullivan.
If you wait here a minute for me, Billy, I'll take you down to get Pal.
All right, man.
The decision was entirely satisfactory to Miss Allen.
Oh.
Sit down. I have something I want to tell you.
What?
I was horrid just now, and I'm sorry. You were wonderful.
So are you wonderful. What have I been telling you all along? 28 times by actual count I've asked you to marry me. And what have I said each time?
Will you marry me?
I certainly... Now, Joan, now you're getting me all mixed up. That isn't what I said. I meant that we're both wonderful. Just like 2 and 2 makes 4, we're wonderful. Come over here. See across the street? It's the Marriage License Bureau. They can add us up in a jiffy.
No, Roger. It won't work.
29.
I wish it were just a problem in simple arithmetic. But there's too much higher mathematics involved. We've both had too much of everything. Too much money, too many luxuries. We don't know what it is to really live. No. I want to marry a poor man. A man of the people.
A man of the... What's the matter with me? Didn't I take this juvenile court job when I could have gone with the biggest law firm in town? What have I got to do to be a man of the people? Talk like Gene Otter?
You know, you may work out after all. I was really surprised at you today. Not a trace of snobbishness.
What do you mean, snobbishness? Anybody could see the boy was telling the truth. All he needs is to have someone give him a decent chance.
Exactly. And I'm going to see what we can do about it.
We? Joan, you mean that? You mean that
I'm
we...
going to see his father.
Oh, his father. Anybody can see his father.
And the score was 6-5.
Come on, Billy. We're going to get your dog.
Gosh, Miss Allen, I hope he's all right.
Oh, certainly he is.
Bye, Judge.
Hi, Billy.
And don't worry none about your money, because I'll pay you back as soon as Pop gets a job.
All right. Goodbye, Joan.
Goodbye, Roger.
Sullivan, what do you know about the boy's father?
Well, not very much, sir. Except that he was a Marine in the last war. And quite a hero, I guess. They wouldn't let him come back on account of his physical condition. And he almost lost his mind about it. And he's drinking too much for his own good.
Here we are. It ain't much, but like Pop says, it's home.
That's all that really matters, Billy. Shall we go in?
Yes'm. tell you, Miss Ellen, maybe I'd better go in first to see if Pop's sleeping, 'cause he gets mighty tired looking for work, and, well, he wouldn't like it none if I brought ladies calling without giving him a chance to spruce up first. Here, have a seat. Come to think of it, maybe you'd rather sit on the porch. It's, well, like Pop says, it's much cooler there, anyhow.
Thank you, Billy.
All right. I'll stay here and keep you company. Boy, he's sure a fine dog, ain't he? Well, I'll be out in just a minute. Boy, will Pop be surprised. Pop! Hello, Pop! Hey, Pop, where are you, Pop? Hey, Pop! Where are you? Hey, Pop! I'm home! Hey, Pop! I guess he ain't home yet, Miss Allen, but you can come in. I can't expect him any minute now. Well, this is it. Of course, there ain't no frills, but that's 'cause these are bachelor diggings. That's what they call them in England, the captain says.
Well, who's the captain, Billy?
That's my pop, Captain William Freeman, of the United States Marine Corps. You mean to say you ain't never heard of Wild Bill Freeman?
Mm-mm.
Say, now, that's awful. Look. This is what they gave him. And look at who signed it, too. The Secretary of War.
Is that your father, Billy?
This one?
Mm-hmm.
That's him, all right. Of course, he's changed a bit. Would you like to see some of his medals?
I'd love to. Oh, they're beautiful. My, he must have been a very brave man to win these.
Say, he still is. He's the bravest man in town. Only, well, some folks don't seem to remember. I guess that's why he has such a tough time getting a job.
Oh, I'm sure that's why.
So am I. And look at, this is his Distinguished Service Cross.
Wonderful.
Would you like to see some of the mementos he brought back?